you were in Florida. You went to Seattle. You're back in Rhode Island now.
Yeah, man, it's been kind of crazy. We moved out of Florida, moved to Seattle. Um, my wife kind of had a good opportunity out there, so we wanted to try it out. We were set in Florida. We had the school for the kids. We had the neighborhood. We had two houses. But like with me just being released from the UFC, I didn't mind a fresh start. So we figured why not? That's just the type of people we are. We like challenges, and we're always next up for the next challenge. So we went to Seattle for about 5 months, and I love Seattle, man. I love the state of Washington. It was beautiful. The people were really cool. I made some good friends out there, but it just got tough. And just to be honest, we just kind of missed home. And what I mean by home is we missed our family. You know, uh, when we moved to Seattle, I had like three friends that had parents pass away. You know, good friends, close friends. Either their mom passed away or their dad passed away, and that had me thinking, man. One day I was laying at night and just thinking, like, damn, you can't buy time. You can't buy time. We moved to Florida to follow my dreams, of fighting at the highest level. And, we got there. I achieved some dreams and, didn't really work out the way I saw it. And even though it's not the end, it's not really just about me anymore. It's about my kids. So, I started thinking, damn, I want my kids to spend some more time with our family. And my family's in Rhode Island. My wife's family is Rhode Island. So we just decided to move back home.
Yeah, man. I see you've been doing a lot of work with your father in the gym and getting a lot of action with him. How is it being back with him and working with him? And that's kind of like the reason why you went back.
It's great, man. Like I said, and when it comes to training, I never have to worry about training because this is where I started. This is where all my relationships are. Uh, this is where all my relationships in the MMA world started. This is where, I know so many good people here, and I have a lot of gyms to train at here. I have a lot of options, and I have a lot of good partners here. So, training's not a worry here. It's not hard to find good training. And, I got my guy, my dad, he'll always be my guy. I always, if I need any work, some pad work, some conditioning, I can always call him 2 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning, and he'll be up and ready to work with me, to get me ready for the next fight. Because at the end of the day, I can have a lot of trainers, but I think my dad, he really cares about my success more than anybody. I got my BJJ coaches here, my strength conditioning coaches here, just a lot of coaches that I've worked with, that I'm comfortable with, and training is definitely not an issue here at all. So, when it comes to fighting, when it comes to getting ready for my fights, that will not be an issue trying to find the right team here, because I definitely got a good team here.
That's a common pattern with fighters nowadays is they'll start out in their hometown with the coaches that they have, and then they'll go out and kind of feel what it's like to train at the bigger gyms, being coached by the bigger names, I so to say, and then
Yeah.
they always go back to their roots. And you see it all the time, and a lot of the guys that do that, they become successful because they know like it's not about like it's more about like what you can do. It's not really about like your surrounding. You could have the
Oh,
best
sure.
coaches in the
Yeah.
world, but you got to be able to do it, right?
Yeah, and I'm the first to admit that, it's all in what you can do. And I'm very blessed, man. I got to train with some of the best teams in the world, Hard Knocks, Stanford MMA. Big shout out to them. I know I made some good relationships there. Hopefully I can go back there anytime. If I want to go visit Florida, I can go and train with them anytime. American Top Team, I got to train with them. I got to do one camp with them. It was awesome. They all treated me right, and I was just very blessed and fortunate to get to train with a lot of big names, big coaches, and some really top ranked fighters, man. It was amazing, but like I said, it's not really about me anymore. I'm 31 years old, and 7 years ago, I moved away to follow a dream, and I only had one thing on my mind, and that was fighting, getting to the top, going to the UFC, and being the best. And I did everything I can to to do that, you know, even if it meant like I was gonna be broke for a year, or I had to suffer and take, you know, sacrifice a little bit. Life's kind of different now, you know, when you got two kids and you're getting a little older, competition's getting a little stiffer. It's not really all about you anymore. It's about your family. It's about your two kids, you know, and then that's how I see it, at least. You know, that's what's important to me. So fighting, training, yeah, I'm still gonna be fighting. I'm still gonna be training, but um, you know, family first.